And what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning roast. And I am, of course, Sugar Chris. And I actually managed to get Sim here at a relatively decent time. And but we still have somebody late, and that is Mr. Soul Ion. He will not be in the chat today. For shame, for shame. But today we've got with us Mr. Ryan Cardinal.
What up?
Who has been a friend of the channel for some time and has been in and out of our shows quite a few times now.
I've been in and out and in and out.
Let's see. We have Mr. Feed
Yo,
with
what
us
up?
at Dragon Multimedia. Hey, Hex. How you holding up, sir? You got 24 hours. Pale Rider saying about damn time. Yeah, well, I can be late today because Soul ain't here.
That's how it works out.
Yep. I don't have anybody keeping me in line, so I can do whatever I want.
Shit's gonna get crazy today.
Right? Woo!
Start the week off right.
Oh, it's red here. He says probably all your anti-gays probably can't turn so off. No, Red.
Is there
You
propaganda?
Yes. Yes, there is. Red keeps going and doing red dress shenanigans over on his channel, apparently.
Yeah,
I
I
have
did
it on
see
good source.
Pale Rider tag you in with was it Megan Fox and a bunch of other celebrities trying to, get the word out.
Every damn time. He's got hashtag live comic book nerd oil wrestling.
Ooh, I'm in. Grease me up.
Don't trust it. You tagged in Sergeant Slaughter.
Now,
He's really.
If you had to grease up and baby oil wrestle, professional wrestler, who would it be? No female wrestlers allowed, though. That's.
Oh, come on now.
I knew where you're going with that.
If I had to oil up and wrestle one professional, one WWE wrestler,
any wrestler.
Oh man, who's the smallest, wimpiest guy?
1, 2, 3 kid.
Oh yeah, there we go. Or what was it? Spike Dudley, maybe. He was pretty small.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe Doink the Clown.
Dink.
Oh, that's that
little Dink. What is this? I give Chris free promotion and he complains. That is not promotion, Red. You're going to get people to leave my channel.
Oh, that's it. You go live while I'm gone to make coffee.
Yes. You're always late anyway.
I'm stop, piece of shit.
Cheers to everybody out there.
There going, Ryan. Got a big enough cup?
Barely.
Was this sponsored by China?
That's the biggest cup that I have. It's a soup cup.
Yeah, it's a soup cup. That's what
Yeah. I should figure out
Is that the hammer and sickle?
Yeah, it's a yeah.
Did you get that cup from Commie Mark? Oh,
well, if I ever go on there, I'll definitely have it there. So
I wonder, is it for like a pea soup, or is it more of a ramen soup thing? Yeah, I'm not sure anymore. It looks like a mix of Russian and Chinese.
Yeah, I don't know. But it came with like a legitimate lid for it and everything. So
did it come with vodka?
No, it didn't come.
Okay,
with
so
vodka.
it's Chinese.
Oh, it definitely.
You see, this is my coffee mug. Oh man, the camera's not working.
Turn that off. There. Let's see. Power says Rena Mero chick I tagged is who I'd wrestle. Yeah, I've seen you tagged a former
nice.
diva. Mr. Feet said, I saw a couple lovely dressed in red. Gosh dang it. I'm going to have to go watch the replay. See what Red's
Lady
doing.
Red is dancing with me. Cheek to cheek.
Let me see.
So they're using your fame without you.
Mm-hmm.
They're just getting some of your shine, as it were.
Yeah, they're just trying to get a little shine of my brilliance and beauty.
Did you agree to this?
No, I haven't agreed nothing.
Mm. So, okay. You
Get
did
my
not
lawyers.
consent.
Yeah, it's all
You
fun
did
and
not
games until
consent.
somebody makes a Shopify and you got, T-shirts and posters of you out there without your consent.
Yeah, Sam.
I had your consent. You promoted it.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, okay. Mr. I own 25 rifle. I'm the Canadian.
Bullets don't go that far, man.
I know, right? I'm just saying. I'm the one forcing him to do shit.
Oh my. How's the campaign been going, Ryan?
Actually, I haven't checked it in like a couple days. I've been like head down working on tattoo stuff.
Wesley Sim's just trying to get legal consultation fees out of you, Chris. Don't fall for it.
Can't trust anybody nowadays.
It's rough. It's rough out there. Let me take a quick look at it. Well, I hit the funding goal, so that's awesome. Currently at 58 backers, 2 away from a nice even 60, and then headed toward the first 100 backers. And yeah, we got 18 days left, so lots of time.
See,
In the lovely lull of the campaign right now.
Bell Rider comes to my defense, by the way. Sim doesn't need Chris consent. It's my IP, and I say it's free for the world. So
Anyway,
so eat that freedom bread.
this is French toast bread and it's delicious.
Yeah, freedom bread, French toast bread. You said it.
Dang it, Sam. You lose track of what I was going to say.
This is what. That's what you don't start none, won't be none.
Red Gaze, see, I have permission.
This is why I get one day, Pale Rider's going to try to come in my chat. It's just going to say blocked, gone.
No, you wouldn't do that to your number one fan.
Another reason we were late, though, everybody, was also because I got distracted talking to Ryan about his tattoo work. So I apologize. He makes really cool anime tattoos.
Yeah, no, we're talking about stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll go check on my coffee, and I come back and we're live. I'm like, the hell?
We were late, Sam. You're just saying about Pale Rider being number one fan, and you're making him wait.
For this high premium content.
That's not an excuse that's gonna work when you tell it to her, right?
What are you talking about, Sam?
Oh, sorry, it was too fast. It was too early.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's always right on time. I don't know what everyone else is complaining about.
Sorry, it went up while you weren't looking.
Okay, let me see here.
Whoops, I didn't see it.
Caius. Gosh dang, shut up, Sam.
What you said.
Ryan sent me a fancy press package.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, as fancy as it can be.
I'm Red Dress Press officially now. I got a press package.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's mine, Ryan?
Give me your email. I'll send it to you.
No, he doesn't get
Red
it.
Dress Press too. Damn it!
I'm not even going to highlight that. All right, so I'm going to try this.
Jeez. Oh, I forgot about that whole angle. I forgot about that.
That was a good one, man.
There's no angle.
Oh, that's a setup right there if I ever heard one.
And as soon as there'll be a red in my chat.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, so like this. I just share it up like this to play the trailer. You were saying, or do I have to download it first?
Oh, it works better if you download it.
Oh,
But
okay.
If you want, I can queue it up here.
Oh, okay.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah, I find as I was telling Chris earlier in the backstage before we started, for whatever reason, whenever you play my trailer off of the Indiegogo campaign, it's really choppy over StreamYards. So I figure it's just easier to have, send out the press pack, and then that way, everybody will have the images and the trailer to play. Now I just got to find it. There it is. Yep.
Okay. There we go.
It's the story of Blood and Stone. Issues 1 and 2 go live on Indiegogo September 7th. Be sure to get your hands on these action-packed adventure comics and don't miss out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is nice. That is cool every time I see it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't reached like 20K just off that trailer.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, before anything wraps up, I'll hit at least 10. So that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you gotta make all that work you put into the animating that thing worth it.
Oh, yeah. Got to get out there and do the legwork. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town here for a week, so that's going to put a little damper in the promotion train.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I got a bunch of clients back where I used to live, and I was like, because of all this that's going on right now, they're just like, hey, you coming back anytime soon? It's like, well, not anytime soon. It's been like a year since they've been like asking me to come back to tattoo them. So now I have a window, so I'm going out there for a week.
Oh, no. Katie's here. Hello, Katie. So she had to pop in because I have 3 watchers here, and one of them is Red, and one is Pale Rider. I came to save you, Chris. Did you really come to save me, Katie, or did you come to join in on my torture?
That's like 3 buses coming at you, man.
Can't dodge them all.
Playing Frogger in the streets.
Mm-hmm. What do they call that in the anime? Was it like a truck coon or something where the truck will hit the main character? Or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically how every isekai starts.
Yes.
Yeah, minding my own business, and then I got hit by a truck and woke up in a different world. It's like, no, you're dead. Like, that's what happened.
Boom. I'll get plowed by a truck and wake up in a nice fantasy world. Fighting monsters and leveling up. Glorious. All right, let's see. Let me share the campaign. Boom. So we still got 18 days left, so there's still time for people to get their money.
Get your chicken on, yo.
Yes, I made sure that the smoking chicken is the thumbnail. the real main character of the story.
Yeah, everybody seems to really dig Trigger, so yeah, I can't wait to get into the story, because like 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 most manga, there's only so much you can tell in the pages, so it's meant to be read in a big, thick volume. So it's gonna be awesome once enough is out there for people to be like, oh, this fucking guy.
Oh, American Comics is with us. Hail, hail,
How's it going?
America.
Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Oh my! How many pages is this one?
So it's issue 2 is going to be 32 pages. Issue 1 is 64 pages, and when I get around to doing issue 3, that one will also be 32 pages.
Mhm. And if somebody was okay, right there, the combo pack. So if somebody's completely new to it and wanted to hop in, it'd be $35 plus shipping.
Yep. And also, in case anybody notices, I don't have any stretch goals set out, so I kind of put everything into each pack. So what you're going to get, that's what you're going to get right there. You're going to get issue 1, issue 2, 2 6x9 black and white prints, a sticker pack, and 4 card trading pack. And that's kind of like the baseline for all the tiers. And on certain tiers, if you signed up for the secret tier, there's a couple other extras. And if you get the mega pack, there's I think I have the patch in that one as well.
Oh, they have the mega pack here.
Yeah. So you get all the same stuff as the previous packs, but then you also get the sketch covers of issue 1 and issue 2, a 8x10 silkscreen wood print, a finished 8x10 ink drawing, and a 3x5-inch silkscreen patch.
So, what's the difference between the silkscreen wood one and this wood one that you had in the first campaign?
All right, so in that one, it's just the technique used to get the image onto the wood. So the silk screen, just like making t-shirts, you do the image on the screen, and then you're able to just put it on there. The one that I got for you, it's I gotta print it out and then put some kind of like transfer solution onto the wood, put the paper onto that, wait for that to dry, and then remove the paper off the back, and then slowly remove the paper until the image reveals itself. It's a pain in the ass, but when it works, it's really cool. And it also makes each one unique because you can't get every copy exactly the same.
So this one basically took more work.
Way more
to
work.
do.
Way
Oh,
more
okay. Neat. So I got a fancy special edition.
Yeah, you got some blood, sweat, and tears there. A lot of cussing whenever I make those because it's like, God, mother, because like if you screw it up, that's it. Like you have to start.
You got to start all over. Oh
Yeah.
man, that sucks.
And I definitely screwed up a bunch of them because when you're putting the paper on, you got to have the right amount of transfer solution and pressing down on it enough. Because if you don't, then the paper will warp, and then you're going to get like this big crease running right through the middle. And yeah, it just doesn't look good.
The sketch covers. You're not sketching on them, right?
Oh, I am.
They're
I am.
blank? Oh,
Nope.
you are doing that.
Oh, that's why it's a mega pack.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Lots of value there.
Yeah. Black and white prints, a patch, an inked drawing. What's the inked drawing?
It's a drawing. It's a drawing with ink over.
Go away, Sam.
What?
It was nice. It was nice and quiet and peaceful before you pop back in.
I know, and I come back with a stupid question.
So yeah, just a standard 8x10 drawing of characters from Caius. There's so many characters in here that like I might draw some. They'll be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" It's like, "Don't worry, he shows up later."
Oh my.
And if anybody's interested in any of the sketch covers, if you get one of those, you can just get a hold of me through my email, Twitter, Instagram, any of that kind of stuff. And then you like, I specifically want, I'm assuming everyone's going to want the chicken. So
Unless you tell me otherwise, you get chicken.
Is it a chicken or a rooster?
it's a chicken. He's a chicken. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's specifically he is not a rooster.
Will that factor into the story?
It
Is
actually
that
does.
important?
It is important later on. Yeah.
It's an important distinction.
It is a very important distinction.
Don't you call me a cock.
Yeah, there's much later in the story, there's going to be a scene where because they're on the quest and they have to kind of like take things as it comes, and there's one scene where they're going to be like super hungry, and there's always kind of like this underlying thing between Sissik and Trigger, because like if Sissik gets into like snake mode, like he starts going into actual like almost like feral snake instincts, he starts looking at Trigger, and just like classic cartoons, he just sees him as like, a cooked chicken. So, and he's like, oh, you're looking at me that way, and he's like, come on, man, come by the fire, come a little bit closer. And then
It's like, oh no.
and so they go like, yo, dude, like, hey, can you just like go lay us an egg so we can go eat something? And then Trigger's like, I've never laid an egg in my life. Are you nuts?
How dare you?
Yeah, he's totally offended by it and stuff. So I was like, have you ever tried?
I just lay an egg on command?
Yeah. And then an event takes place from this whole scenario of them talking about it, and it factors into the story.
Okay. Yeah, I like this page. It reminds me of like Naruto is what I think of when I first see this. Like the quick little movements and everything like that, and the way it like shows his path there.
Yeah,
and the blurs.
Yeah, taking lots of cues from One Punch Man. Yusuke Murata, the artist on One Punch Man, has such a good handle on how to direct a fight scene, and fuck, it's so good.
Yeah, I should, man, the art on One Punch Man is so detailed and nice.
I don't know if you've ever seen any of his live drawings that he does.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, so if you just go into YouTube, just type in Yusuke Murata draws One Punch Man or whatever, he's got tons of videos where he's drawing the pages, and like it's so fast. Like he'll do like a full page in like 2 hours.
Wow, that man's got talent to be doing that.
Yeah, man, his pencils just fly. Like there's scenes where like he's just sketching everything out, and it's like, oh man, it looks so good, and then he'll just erase it all because the face wasn't right. I'm like, what are you doing?
Wow.
And he'll just do it again. It's just like, god damn it. And then like the pencil sketches loosen up, and then he'll just go right into it with inks, and I'm just like, god damn it.
How does he do it? What is the secret?
The secret is, dude, they just fucking do it.
That's one of the tricks. It's you pencil, you erase. That's why you use that gummy eraser usually. You erase and you still have the layout on there. It just don't have pencils. It's just
it's not even tight pencils either. It's just like, yeah, man, it blows me away.
But when you have to practice the speed thing, that's what you have to do. Yep.
Yeah, when you got to pump out. Well, he's lucky enough because I think him and One kind of have an agreement with Shonen Jump where there's like, you'll get your damn book when we're damn good and ready.
Dude, in the beginning of CG, we were a bunch of us like all going like, we're doing the CG comic book jam, 24-hour comic. Everybody, dude, we were a whole bunch of people. Only 2 finished. It was me. It was me and Beacon. I did 8 pages, an 8-page story in 24 hours.
Nice.
Beacon was the only one left with me and Red. Dude, it was me, Beacon as the competitors, and Red, the only 3-1 up. Like everybody else was sleeping. What's his name? The guy from Foreign Agent, Narwhal. Everybody just quit and went to bed.
Weaklings. Well, not everybody has your endurance, Sam, I guess.
And Beacon and Red was still up doing. Dude, it was Red beginning. Like he was new to the thing, and we started streaming on his channel.
Red don't.
That's how we all. That's how the 3 of us became friends. Because
How did he do it? How did Red do that 24-hour jam thing? He don't draw.
He was just the host because we needed the extra host because we were so many people drawing that we needed extra streams. So he was one of the streamers. He was one of the hosts. And at the end, it's like everybody was snoring and it was just me, Beacon, and thing with our books on Red's channel.
I only thing I can remember is I remember tuning in at the end of it. Yeah, I remember towards the end of it and seeing you still there. I think Beacon.
And Red.
Yeah, because I remember. Yeah, I remember you working on it in Beacon.
Oh, we got Amanda.
Too long ago.
Hey,
Oh, Amanda B.
What's up, Amanda?
She said, "But chickens." Chickens can be sexy too. What? What are you talking about, Red?
All about them thighs. That's a breast.
Oh, breasts.
I'm guessing the gaze it's on anything that has breasts.
I don't know what Red's going on about. I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Yeah, Mr. Officer is not here today because he sent us an email.
Yeah, he's gonna be late, like Sim usually is. Look at this piece. I like this one.
Yeah.
You mean like a host that says we have a show at 11, sends you a link at 11:10?
No, I send you a link at 11. And it's not my
11:02.
fault.
11:02. 11:02.
No.
We're supposed to be live at 11. Not
I sent
send me
you
the link
a-
at 11:02 and
I
then
sent
chat
you a
and then chat
message.
for like an hour and about. Oh,
Sent you a message at 10:48.
you send me a message at 10:48 saying Mr. Sim,
Yeah,
and then at 11:02 link.
yeah, because you didn't respond.
Yes, I did respond. I gave you a thumbs up.
Yeah, like 11.
Okay, share my screen a second.
No, we're moving on. Sim, we gotta promote
See, share my
Hyatt.
screen a second.
No. Yeah, see,
We're gonna
she
prove
said-
that. We're gonna
Amanda's
prove the
saying
lie.
to skip this argument, so we're skipping it. Moving on. How do I kick from studio here? Get that out of here.
Get that evidence out of here.
Nope, didn't happen. Moving on. Ryan, tell us about these characters. They look so interesting. But in all seriousness, though, these do look interesting. Especially this man with guns.
Oh,
He caught my attention here with guns.
yeah. He's
Are those top brakes? They look like top brakes. Yes, that has to be a top brake. Because it looks, yeah, that's a top brake revolver.
Meaning it falls from the forward and you reload, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see the hinge
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Nice,
so
nicely done, Ryan.
yeah,
I like
obviously I referenced the crap out of those. So yeah, I think those are, was it a Rex?
Oh, a Rex.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd like to have a Rex too.
Yeah,
Nice,
so
nice.
yeah, the guy with the guns there, he's an assassin, shows up later on. He's all of his stuff, like in the world of Caius, like everything is permeated with magic. So everybody has magic abilities or has the ability to use magic abilities. But like if you, just like the real world here, if you want to get buff, you got to work out. And that's kind of the same thing in Caius. So not everybody really wants to do that. But in order to find out sometimes what your magic ability is, you have to have something to channel that ability. And some people, it has to be a very complex thing in order for that magic to come through. So this dude, his complexity is he actually needs guns for his magic to come through. And if you see there's all these ruins on the guns there, he has to activate the ruins on the guns to make them fire. It's not a simple matter of just putting in bullets, because you can make gunpowder in the world and it should work, but for whatever reasons, depending on the person, you won't be able to ignite it. It's just the way the world works.
So, why hasn't he killed all these people? How is he not? How is he not just slaughtering all of them with the power of Smith and Wesson?
Well, that's usually what happens. That's why he gets hired.
Yes, I love him. Man.
Yeah, he doesn't come into the story for quite a while, But when he does, yeah, man, stuff goes down because it's at a very pivotal point in the entire story arc. He's hired by like a how can I put this? A faction within a faction that will come into play as to who actually hired him. And once, we find out who it is, obviously, like, there are plans among plans for everything. And by the time that we get to it, it'll make sense. But if I tell you right now, it's just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like,
Okay. Oh, Skip Edwards is here. Hello, sir.
what up, Skip?
Yeah, that's what I meant to be meant when skip.
No. She meant to skip you. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta respect the chat and their wishes, Skip.
Oh well, really.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Pale
So,
Rider.
Did you hear that, Red and Pale Rider and Johnny Cage and everybody? I opened the door for you.
It's just Amanda, really. Mr. Feet says Commander Burning Horse is his favorite.
Yeah, that's the captain there with his arms crossed. He's part of the Scout Elites. They're kind of like a for-hire bounty hunter group that gets sent out from kingdom to kingdom. If you want somebody captured, you hire them, and they've never failed. But in issue 1, you get to see their first failure.
Mm. Oh, hey, Alejandro.
What's up?
Says Ryan, leave this stream and come on my channel instead. I'll pay you double what Chris. What? Dang you, Alejandro. Why you always gotta come in here and either take my co-host or take my guest?
That's not true, Ryan, by the way. He'll just use you and then drop you.
So it's no different than any other.
Oh my.
Do we speak from experience there? Is that what
Yes.
happened?
Yes.
Oh no, we appear to have touched a nerve. We're gonna have to counsel Sim.
and then he
he never called me again. We had a nice evening on stream talking. We had a bond. I felt something connect between us, and then nothing. I never heard from him again.
I've been checking my emails, DMs. Since
Red,
I know.
since Amanda B entered the chat, there we go. Let's see. No. I don't, he didn't even spell that right, did he?
He did it on purpose, dude, because of Cartman. Respect my torte. My torte.
Aaron Holmes says a Kentaro Mura
Yeah.
would fit here with some colors. Now, who is the person with the leaves on their head in the background?
All right, so that's Wessa of the Wild. He's been bound to the jungle forest where the main character Nitto, Trigger the Chicken, Sissik the Snake, and Catmaster live. So he's one of the other characters who Nitto, the kid, actually has interacted with. Beyond them, he hasn't really talked to anybody. So when we get into the adventure and we actually meet other people, we're going to see, you remember how like uncouth Goku was in the beginning when he started meeting other people? That's
Pat people in the crotch.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's kind of how Nitto is, because he's grown up in the jungle. The only other things that he's ever talked to, is a snake, a chicken, this cat master, and Wessa of the Wild. But Wessa of the Wild has his own machinations in play. If we take a look at Nitto at some point here, you notice that he has a necklace on him, and that necklace is very, very important into the overall story arc, and he has to wear it at all times. And he technically was actually born with it in hand, that little stone. And Wessa has imbued it with something. He does, like, Nitto doesn't know what it is, Catmaster doesn't know what it is, but a deal had to be made where Catmaster had to give Nitto as a baby to Wessa, and he was like, I need you to do something with this because I can't. And Wessa's like, well, you know that there's going to be a price for this. And Catmaster's like, I know there will be. You always put something on the table that has to be offered up. And so Nitto, unfortunately, is poor kid. He's cursed in so many ways, but he has no idea.
Sounds like it.
But
So is he a druid?
he's kind of like he's a mystical figure.
So he's a bit of a Jewish.
He's druidish.
Get it? No.
Like,
He's, okay, he's obviously too young to get it, but Ryan got it.
yeah, I got it.
A Jewish
look
princess.
Yeah. Yeah, Spaceballs
Sorry, I
doesn't
couldn't
get enough.
resist. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
couldn't resist.
Spaceballs doesn't get enough props, man.
I know, dude. That's one of my favorite freaking movies.
800 Druidia.
We have them combing the desert now.
We
Oh,
ain't
you
found
shit.
shit. Funny, he doesn't look Jewish.
Jewish, yeah.
Before pizza comes for you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've watched that movie so many times.
Oh,
I used to watch it every day.
I watch it often. It's a good thing to put in the background. I freaking love it. Like, how many? Who's the asshole that shot? I'm the asshole, sir.
Let's set across her nose, not up it. Let's see.
How many assholes do I have on
Oh,
the
there
ship?
we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the wood print from the previous campaign.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, that everybody wishes they had. Like me. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Yeah, you say that, but still rap on that goddamn pile, not on the
Of
wall.
course
And you
it's still
and you
rap.
probably have
What
not
about-
read the comic yet,
No,
right?
just let me unwrap it and just
Did you
throw it
did
all
you
over
read
the place so
comic
it gets
yet?
damaged. That's
you
none
read
of
the
your
comic?
business. Put me on the spot. I've read some of it. I'll have
I've
you
looked at the
know.
pictures.
I don't know. Alejandro, I think he's having one of those brain slug from Futurama. Maybe that's what's hiding under that hood. I don't know. He goes, "Oh God, what's happening with Chris? What's you hiding under that hood?" Brain
Right.
slug.
My ears are cold.
Your ears are cold.
Yeah. I worked in a freezer all night, Sim, and didn't get to come home and nap.
Please, I live in Canada.
Well, I feel sorry for you, but still, that doesn't change anything.
I'm wearing a hoodie because my ears are cold. With ear
Yeah.
muffs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get over it.
No, he's wearing it like that, loud and proud, because it's a Dragon Ball Z freaking hoodie. Am I right?
Yeah.
There you go. He's a big Dragon Ball Z fan,
Hey,
and we're
you.
having Chaos here, who's also a Dragon Ball Z.
Hey,
All of
no,
that nerd shit.
no, not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball.
No, Dragon Ball Z.
No. The original is a masterpiece.
We do not know each other at all.
Z's all right.
Z's the best. Dragon Ball is boring.
No, there's no account for trash taste.
Yeah, this is payback for the fucking Snyder Cut, biatch.
Like I said, no account for.
Okay,
taste.
back to Ryan. That's a nice.
Hey.
That's a nice Lika. Is that a
Little-
metal? A metal one, or it's
Little kitty.
I said that's a nice Lika. Is that a metal one? Metallica. It's black snake. Lika meaning snake.
Well, I don't know what you're over there going on about.
I was just making a fucking joke. It looks like a Metallica, meaning a metal Lika, a metal snake.
Bad joke. Bad joke.
bad jokes. Not because you don't get it. It doesn't mean it's a bad joke.
Now, who's the little one odd stuffed animal?
Yeah, so there's a full-on pirate arc way later on in the series. So he is the captain of the pirate ship, and yeah, he's a little stuffed inanimate object creature that's come to life. And him and Trigger know each other, and the cat pirate also knows Catmaster, and as Nitto, the main character there, travels the world, he starts hearing like all these like legendary tales of Catmaster because everyone knows him wherever he goes. But he's like, Catmaster? Really? And they're like, oh yes, he's very powerful and very wise. And then he only knows him as being like this old smelly cat dude.
I didn't realize I could zoom in. Look at that. Awesome. That helps. So we can see the necklace a little better here.
Yeah. So the necklace itself, when as the story unfolds, you find out what the necklace is, what it means, and kind of like where Nitto is gaining part of his powers from. And as we see in the pages on the campaign, you know, the first time that you see him, he's like holding this giant boulder. So obviously he's, you know, a little stronger than the average 15-year-old kid.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit. And that power is derived mainly, I wouldn't say it comes directly from the necklace, but once we get into it, it's let's just say part of it's in his bones.
Oh, look at that. Alejandro says his favorite's Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah, that's even.
Hey, that what?
What?
Did you say it was even worse?
Yep.
GT was good.
GT was
Except for
shit.
the only part I didn't really like. I wish they wouldn't have made him a kid again.
GT was shit.
That was kind of dumb. But
the
the character designs were solid. And
well, that was
Baby,
like,
I liked Baby.
And I'm not surprised that Alejandro really likes GT, but I am.
Yeah, it was kind of like they were running on fumes and like trying to pull everything they could out of Toriyama at that point.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Fusion Ha, that's like a little ballet between the two, and then touch fingers with touching tips.
That came out in Z, Sam.
Later, no.
Your precious Z created that.
No, it's always in GT. That's not in Z.
Yes, it is. That's Fusion Dance.
Never seen that in GT. What the fuck are you talking about?
That was in the Boo Saga.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my God, Sam.
What?
You're going to give me an aneurysm.
I told you, dude. My favorite Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball Z Kai. When they redid the Dragon Ball Z in Blu-ray, and they cut out all the extra shit.
All the power-ups?
All the power-ups, all the for 2 hours. All of this shit got removed, and it's actually decent now.
Alejandro says he sees a clear Naruto influence. Is he right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the art in Naruto, I've like studied the crap out of it. It's kind of like a blend between Naruto and Avatar: Last Airbender. That's the aim I was going for.
No.
Alejandro saying you still made a terrible joke, Simon. It was not a joke. I was asking Alika. That's what you call those giant snakes.
It was a bad joke, Sam. Just accept it and move on.
Say shut up, Simon.
The only good Dragon Ball is the Dragon All Board.
Yep.
Okay.
That one's called Dragon My Balls.
He means more in terms of character designs. I guess that GT was best. Yeah, character designs, yes. I really liked Vegeta in there. I liked Super Saiyan 4. I thought Baby was cool. Yeah, there was a lot of really good character designs in GT.
All joking aside, though, did you guys watch the new one? I don't remember what they call it.
What, Super?
Or Heroes?
I liked it. Yeah, the Super one.
Yeah, Super was dope. The final tournament arc, freaking amazing. So much fun.
I can't. No, I didn't like Super at all.
I didn't enjoy the beginning of it because the animation was so subpar. But once they got into the actual Universal Tournament arc, I was sold. I was like, man, this is actually making me feel like I'm watching old school Dragon Ball Z again.
I couldn't get into Super.
I like the way that they set up the tournament arc too. Was each episode was 1 minute of the actual fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they had like each episode was only like a minute. Yeah, or something. All right, let me see what else I got here in my fancy press package.
Yeah, these are all landscape shots from the world. You get to see these in issue 1 as one of the characters is traversing part of the land. In case you didn't notice, I'd like to draw backgrounds.
Good. Oh no. He's talking about the character designs of this comic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the original Naruto has such like good character design. Definitely took from that. But yeah, lots of original Avatar, The Last Airbender influence in there as well.
Sorry, Alejandro. I got confused. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, and we get to see him with the boulder.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Sisek, they like to go at it. Each of the characters, the Catmaster Lee, Trigger the Chicken, and Sisek the Snake, they're all kind of like the surrogate fathers. So they all play the role of, father, brother, and uncle, depending on the scenario. And Sisek and Nitto have more of like a brotherly relationship where they're always like bickering and at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because like Sisek is the only one that Nitto can kind of actually let loose on a little bit because of how strong they both are. Because he's a giant freaking snake and he can take a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Plus he's teaching him martial arts, which is very tough for a snake to do because he doesn't have hands or feet. So that plays into some of the comedy.
What's that little square there?
Oh,
that's hand. Is that a Rubik's Cube?
Those are part of the necklace, actually.
Oh.
So those little cube things are actually holding stones.
Oh, okay.
And
so he took like pieces of the necklace and put it in those cubes?
So the stones themselves are growing.
Oh.
Yeah. And
some sort of organic stones or something.
Yeah, there's something about the stones, and they always have to be touching him one way or another.
That's interesting.
And obviously, it'll come out in the story as to what they are and why they have to be touching. And
yeah, that's curious. Wonder why. Let's see what else we got here. There we go.
Yeah, so this is him carrying the stone and Sisek cracking the tail at him, and he's like, "That's it." And then Sisek's like, "All right, here we go," because he knows how to push his buttons just the right way,
Since Chris is ignoring the chat, let me read this. David Feast, I like the design from GT2, but only the designs. But that's when it gets interesting. And Alejandro saying, no. I'm talking about the character design on this comic that he really liked.
I already
And by the way, you guys, Dragon Ball Super is what you described GT to be GT. Was a fine ending to a finite story, but then they zombified it by making Super. Never watched it, and I never will. You did read that one? Oh, sorry. I did like you do to me all the time. Sorry.
Yeah. You better be sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Eh?
Not paying attention.
Hey, I just thought it was nice that he actually said, you really like the design characters. Me, I really like that little chicken.
So,
What are the rocks floating?
so like I said, the world is just like permeated with magic. So where they grew up or where they live is called the ever-growing forest, and there's literally so much magic that it just causes giant chunks of the landscape to start floating. What is it? Avatar, not the Last Airbender, but was it the blue alien people? Was it Pandora? I believe it's called. And they have the giant chunks just floating. Like
Mhm.
I love the way that looks. So using variations of that. This page actually isn't done yet. I still have tons of vine work I got to do in here, but it gets the idea of across as to how the landscape is.
Do you remember also the last movie, the Godzilla versus King Kong, when they go to the center of the earth? Exploding rocks.
Yeah, I didn't watch King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh no.
No.
If you ignore the thing of the little girls and the humans, it's pretty good.
Just like most movies that involve things.
Yeah, most of the Godzilla movies and King Kong, you ignore the human part.
Exactly.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Little baby.
Hey, and you notice what's in his hand there? Oh yeah, what's that?
Mhm.
Stone? What's a stone? A little stone.
I thought it was a bar of soap. He was gonna watch her cleavage.
Watch them titties.
He's like, I'm sorry, but I want to make sure those are sanitary before I put my mouth on them.
I don't know how many you fed before me.
Gotta clean these up. Was this under boob sweat? Get this out of here.
Only grade A titty milk for me, man.
He's a kid with refined taste, right?
She's not going to get a tip. Is that like a bracelet?
It is. That is the bracelet with the Seeker Stone in it. And the Seeker Stone is what's going to help them on their quest. It's a glorified compass. You know how in, what is it? Pirates of the Caribbean, how their compass, whatever your heart desires, that's where it'll point to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this world, the Seeker Stone, the only way it can activate is you have to go on a journey on someone else's behalf. So if you want something and you use a Seeker Stone, it's not going to work. It always has to be on someone else's behalf and what they want. So it's like you're sacrificing your time for somebody else.
Mm.
And unfortunately, something is happening to Catmaster, and he requests the boy to go look for something and gives him the bracelet with the Seeker Stone in it.
Okay. Harris says, when the hell does the oil wrestling start? No, Pale Rider. There is no Turkish oil wrestling happening today.
Tomorrow?
I don't know. Maybe Sim will entertain you with that.
With what?
Some Turkish oil wrestling.
Is it really oil wrestling when it's just one person?
He's wrestling himself, I guess.
I'm gonna win. Oh no, I lost.
Well, if you've seen how Turkish oil wrestling goes.
Yeah, the slow-mo on those videos is like, what the hell are they reaching for? Oh no.
Oh!
How to flip yourself.
He's getting a hold of God's handle there.
Behold, Mjolnir.
Hey, Johnny Cage says, I'll do you one better, Alejandro. Dragon Ball sucks ever since Z. I'm not going to disagree with that necessarily. There was sagas in Z I liked. I liked Saiyan Saga and Boo. Cell was alright. I did not like Namek, though. I did not like Namek. I remember I didn't like it, except for the Ginyu Force. I liked Ginyu Force.
I really like the movies. It's too bad that almost none of it right now is canon.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Broly's canon now. Well, at least that version of Broly.
Yeah, the old one isn't.
No, much to the dismay of the creator.
I like old Broly. I thought old Broly had a lot of potential. They just didn't do anything really with him.
No, they just kind of kept him in stasis, pretty much.
Like if they'd have actually went through and kind of explored his like mental damage that he seems to, he suffered and everything, I think that would have been really cool.
Do you watch any of Heroes at all?
Oh, I've seen bits of it, but I've never like. Are you talking about like where they've got like all the different like fusions and
Yeah, it's like
different kinds of stuff?
Yeah, like they just pretty much pull in everything.
Yeah,
Including the kitchen sink, and it's just bonkers.
yeah. It's like here's Super Saiyan 4 Broly, and
yeah, it's like what the fuck?
Yeah. I seen was it like one that was like another form of Cell, and he was like a big insect, and it's like what in the world? Let's see what's everybody saying here. Infinity is saying he's going to turn Johnny Cage into some chocolate.
Some would say I already am.
Kiss. All right. This is the number one's cover.
Yeah. This is a little bit of an homage to the old colored Akira comic books. Akira is one of my favorite stories, books, movies of all time, and the old the Marvel Epic line. All their initial covers had this vibe going on, so I was like, I'm totally snaking that for my first one. Just with the layout, not the actual like image here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, that's the activating.
Suitably destructive.
Yeah, that's the initial activation of the Sorrow Star, which takes place in issue 1. And the Sorrow Star is this like it's like this ball of energy. It goes up into the sky, and that's what we see in the first on the first issue there. And while it's up there, things are crumbling and breaking and stuff like that, and it's like slowly gaining mass, and then it rockets down, hits the ground, and then it's on the explosion where it goes like boom. It like activates and starts growing very slowly and consuming everything, and anything that's caught in its path gets sucked into it, into a realm that's completely separate, that is nothing but sorrow and despair. So if you get pulled into that, you're fucked. Like.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is from issue 1.
Yeah, and then we got Lady Kudara. She's part of the Scout Elites. Her ability is to kind of like use emotion to overload people. So she can use it for tracking. Say that they're in a group and there's lots of people around and they're trying to track down one person. She could use her ability to hone in on who, like, usually if somebody's running away, they're in a heightened state. They're anxious, and she can use her ability to kind of like almost create like an aura field, and she can pinpoint as to who's feeling that tension, and she can zero in on it. But the ability that she's using here is her dark hand technique, and it allows her to focus one emotion and plant it on somebody, and it's almost like a complete override glitch. So she's trying to do that to this thief that is running away with something, but it doesn't quite work in her favor.
Yes, I do remember this page. So yes, Sim, I read this. I remember these pages. Yes, because this gentleman powers up his horse, and it turns in, and it like burns out all of its energy, turns into like a skeleton or something.
Yeah.
You didn't read them. You've been going through it, and he's been telling you about it since day one. I'm sure you haven't read it. You're just repeating what Ryan says.
As long as it's getting out there, that's the important thing.
Yeah. Don't pretend. We're good. He probably read it. He was really excited when he got it.
What's the chat saying? I'm just going to start ignoring Sim. Cage says Goku's stupidity was fun when he was a child. After that, it's just annoying. Agreed. Yes. Apparently, Alejandro is really determined to figure out exactly how black Johnny is.
Where it matters.
And Johnny responds with 5.5 out of 10. I do read some.
It just piles them up. How is the pile doing?
I've got like 3 or so piles here. This pile, and there's more in the back. It's getting pretty hefty.
Which one is dwindling down the fastest?
Dwindling down?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Not so that answers that question.
They're piling up as more comes in.
Yeah, man.
No,
There's so many.
what he means is that he was wondering if you had a red and unread files.
No, I just grab, you just grab what I want and then read it. Then I put it back in a pile somewhere. One of the 3. I just have to keep splitting them into different piles because they start falling over. I have no organization. That's why Sim's just gonna have to keep waiting for his box because, well, it's all in the piles.
Send me my box. I want my God's hand. Come on.
I want my stuff.
You know it's coming.
Yeah, well, your stuff's coming.
Oh, fuck you.
Chris being the government over there. Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
It'll come in time.
Never go full Trudeau, Chris.
What? I wouldn't wear blackface.
Yeah, he went all in on that one, man.
Not just that. Remember when you went to visit, and he was dressed in ceremonial wedding gowns.
Yeah.
And doing the dance.
Yeah.
You're like, can I see you dressed with the big freaking scarf? The red, white, and blue scarf, and do a jig. Can we see that here? It's not gonna happen, I think.
Yeah, not a fan of that guy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Tony says, "Can't keep a man away from his box forever. Soon enough, he'll come after you for it."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I'll get to see Sam. All right.
There's a new guy moving next and the house next door. Look at that.
Who's that? He's got a new neighbor. Wow, he's got a lot of maple syrup.
Huh. Why is he coming on my land with a shotgun? Where's my box, Chris?
Yeah, you bring that shotgun here, you might be able to barter for your box.
We'll trade box for shotguns.
Yeah. Box for buckshot. Let's see. And I got the thief on her way down the. Wait, what's it not moving? Uh-oh. There we go. Thief on the run. And there we go. Now we can zoom in. Get a good look at his soap bar necklace.
Yep.
And the Jewish princess. And the cat man.
Is that like a keyboard on his gloves?
No, it's little holding spots for stones.
It's the Nintendo Power Gloves.
Yeah,
you depending on the code that he enters, he has a different power.
Well, that's kind of how the
Hacker Man.
Yeah,
that's kind of how the gun assassin, how his guns work.
Does the chicken? Does he do like in Kung Fu Hustle? Like how she does her lion's roar and like her cigarette will like as she breathes in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the trailer you actually see him do that before he does like this big blast. It happens so quick you don't notice it, but he actually smokes the entire cigarette before he's like.
That's great.
Yeah, I kind of designed everything after like RPGs, so if they were getting to a boss battle, they would all have their like key base signature moves. So his would be like, run, peck, smoke screen. The snake would have like constrict, poison, hypnotize, stuff like that. And then Nitto is kind of like the tank. You can just go in there and smash him up.
Nice. And the cat just has like what, purr, sleep.
Funny enough, yeah, in the beginning, totally, because
Kicked off the table.
well,
Yeah, knock things over.
just like every goddamn cat. Oh, what is this? Oh, and just barf everywhere.
This special move is like in the middle of the ring, everything changes, and the guy's like, "Why am I at the side of a cliff?" Yoink.
Yeah.
The boy just leaves his tea on the table. He just walks over, just knocks it off. Stop doing that. I can't help it.
Yeah, unfortunately, when the adventure kicks in, Catmaster is not part of the team.
That should be a bar scene. Like they're all sitting on the bar, and the guy puts his thing and goes, "You should never put your cup close to the side. Why?" And then you see the cat, poof.
Yeah. Dunk.
Here's your beer.
Wait, what? I don't want you to be alarmed this Friday, Chris, but I won't be in the chat Friday. Why? Why not, Pale Rider? What is more important than us?
Me.
It better be damn important.
He's pimping his ride, probably.
You claim that I'm your IP, and you're not even going to be in the chat. I'm revoking your rights to my IP.
Freedom.
Now, is it freedom to leave, or is he being forced to be here? Is that?
That's a good question.
Pale Rider should have freedoms. He should be practically chained to this chat. Let's see. I'm going to go back to.
Oh, he's going to be in Florida. Look at that.
What are you doing in Florida? Maybe in Florida permit. No, you're not. Stop it. No, there is no Red Dress Diaries to promote. I've wondered if Florida is nice. I know some people that live down that way, and they love it there. But I've never been there.
Me either. My kids been to Florida more times than I ever have. So,
like, I have a friend who went down there, I think once or twice, and she really liked it. And then I have a friend who lives down there now, because she used to live down there. Then she came back up here, and the whole time she was here, she was just like, I want to go to Florida. And then she finally got to move back down there. She's been happy ever since. So there must be something nice about it down there. All right, let me see. Yeah, I think I'm going to get me that big mega pack as soon as I can. There's
lots of time left.
So much campaigns out. I'm like, ugh. And I want to back them at bigger tiers, and it's like I can't back them at the bigger tiers. I got that kind of money.
Well, the plan is after the first go around here, I'm going to extend it for another 30, and then it'll go into demand. So,
you can still extend it.
Yeah, this is the first 30. So.
Oh well, shit.
Lots of time.
I thought you'd done the whole thing.
No.
I thought you were down to your final 18. I was like, shit, I gotta get Ryan in.
No. People got time. I still got to do a better job of getting on the promo circuit. It just every time it's like, hey, you want to come on my show? I'm like, I got work. It's like, God damn it.
So Pearl Rider just said it. I'll be in Florida promoting the Red Dress Diary.
Oh my God, Sam.
What?
Where have you been?
I know. I just like to repeat it. I just thought it was cool.
I'm sorry, Ryan. This whole
By the way,
nothing but a mess.
if you want to do another collaboration where I'll color the cover, I don't mind. Chris has been a bit of a diva with me lately. I don't know.
What? What are you?
What?
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 Color? What?
What?
What are
I
you
don't know.
talking about, Sim?
I didn't talk about nothing. I just gave it a suggestion.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sim.
Oh,
So say you. I'll be on Navarre Beach. Nice place.
Well, if he is going to Florida, say hi to Steve Dow.
Yeah, that's not. Well, I mean, that's good, Mr. Pale Rider. That you're getting to go out and enjoy yourself. I've never. Gosh, have I even ever been to a beach? I think maybe once when I was young.
I'm not a fan of the beach. I hate sand.
Same. It's corn.
Gets in everything.
And this, I don't know, sun kind of burns the skin. I don't know.
What is this?
What?
He says he'll take you up on that. Up on what, Sim?
Nothing. Just move along. Nothing to see.
See,
I just said I'd be willing to color the cover for the Red Dress Diary. That's all I just said.
Well, that's nice that you're offering your services to something that'll never happen.
Speaking of colored covers, if you notice, everything's in black and white here for the campaign. Obviously, the book is a black and white book. But if you signed up for the secret tier, you gain access to obviously the secret tier. And in issue 1, let's see if I got one right here. In issue 1 is the gatefold color cover.
Fancy.
Where is it? There we go. And
That's that one, Chris.
That's the only color option for the campaign, and you are able to get that if you sign up for the secret tier.
I don't have that.
So you'll be able to get issue 1 and issue 2 with the gatefold color cover. And if you haven't signed up for the mailing list, in the private chat, if you want to throw that out there, this is the continuing sign up for the mailing list. If you sign up to that, then you will gain access to the secret tier.
Copy. Let's see. Guys, mailing list. Again. There. MailChimp there. And I'll share it on here. Doop, doop, doop. Nice fancy. Now live on Indiegogo. Is MailChimp good? Is that what everybody uses?
That's what most people uses right now.
Yeah, it's good because you can get up to 2,000 for free before you have to start paying for their subscription stuff.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's really good to help build up your mailing list.
Howard says, when you're coloring it, just make sure the carpet matches the drapes. I guess that's something to reference to you, Sim.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Howard says he always enjoys himself. Good, good, good. Are you taking your strippers with you, Power Rider?
Strippers? Oh, now we're talking.
Never happened. That sounds like no, not a challenge. It's a guarantee. Let's see. I'll stop sharing. Alrighty.
We have Woodrow that just joined, by the way, saying hello to the chat.
Yo, what up, Woodrow?
How you doing, Woodrow?
And you know,
how's work coming along on your project, Woodrow?
you remember that piece I did for the book? It's going to be colored by Scott.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Scotsman does good work.
Yep.
He does.
Oh, Pale Rider says he's only taking his favorite stripper. Wow, Pale Rider, you have favorites?
Gotta have
supposed
favorites.
to have favorites.
No. You always have a favorite. That way, the others are always fighting for that spot.
Oh, I see.
You just don't let them know which
That's
one's
right.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's
You got the-
parenting 101.
The head woman of the harem. I see. Yeah. Oh, I got a message. Who's that? Oh, good. Another thing set up. Good. Another guest set up for the future.
Nice.
Do I have anything else? I don't think so. I think I'm good. All right. Sam,
Yep.
how's your book progress going?
My book.
Yeah, your book.
That one?
Whooped. All of your books, like the 50 you're working on.
No, Telson and Adverse one is should be here on the around the 27th, all printed and everything with all the extras and stuff, and start fulfilling.
Nice.
Right now, I'm working on Telson and Adverse 2. I'm working on Demona. I'm also working on some stuff for the Inkslayer. And I'm slowly working on the Blood Hunt, Doc Salem crossover, and I have another crossover that I have not announced that I will be starting soon. I have a few projects that I'm working on,
Just a couple.
I also have the Skullbusters that I'm starting to work on the pages, which is my first team book.
Oh, it just says pages are coming in kind of slow, but it's constantly progressing.
Nice.
And
Well, at least as long as it's constantly progressing at a nice steady pace.
Mm-hmm.
check this out. I'm starting coloring that first page of Demona, because the old colors were from like 1919 or 1920, 2020. So I decided to redo the colors. So that's a work in progress.
There, hold on a second. I gotta visit a man about a mule quickly. That giant cup of coffee is doing its magic.
And flat, starting to flat number 2.
Nice.
And this is just technically for preview of what I want the final book to look, because technically on the idea for the Patreon webcomic is going to be in black and white. You're still going to see colors, but the release of the webcomic will be in black and white. And that if I don't have any backers for that webcomic, well, I'm just going to take it down and do something else with it. But I already have the first 6 pages done.
Nice. That's awesome.
Here's a sample from another one. And she just comes flying in. Yeah, here's a sample of Demona, which is directly linked and will be my opening to bring back my first creation called the Wolf Dragon.
No, Pale Rider. You said that you were going to the beach. You should be enjoying yourself. You don't have time to be tagging in people and promoting the show. You're a busy, busy man. Let's see. Oh, man. Dang it, Sam.
What? What did I do?
I don't know.
Why are you
Over there.
What? What?
Over there, I don't know. Talking in DM rooms. Instead, pay attention to the show.
Paying attention to you. Look at that. See? Alejandro added Red Label Comics to his thing, thinking that was red. I fixed it, then he kicks me out.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding. Like he wanted to add red to his DM group, and he added Red Label Comics instead. And I'm like, dude, that's me. Here's red, and I added red, and he's like, I'll remove you then, so safely. And then you have Tumpa, Sam, no. He thought Red Label Comics, Red Label Indie Comics was red, so I kind of fixed it. I added red.
Are you using Photoshop to color or Clip Studio?
Right now I'm using Photoshop to color.
Word.
because it's easier to control the balance between this RGB and CYMK than in clip. Like, yeah. It says that it converts everything to CYMK, but
I don't know nothing about none of this.
It's all techno jargon.
That's right. It's all Greek to me.
let's just say that you have a better control that your colors doesn't come out too dark and
Yeah.
off balance.
Yeah, I find, with the conversion on Clip Studio, it definitely comes out a lot darker in the print.
Yep.
Whenever doing color stuff.
And when you're working on Photoshop, you have a quick, easy keystroke, like you do Control Y, and you switch between RGB and CYMK, so you can change. You can see the change of colors.
Yeah, you can see your gamut levels and what's out of range and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's literally the only reason why I use Photoshop now.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
Other than that, I'm like, this thing's dead to me. Yeah, like I'll still color everything in Clip Studio, but then just do a quick color check in Photoshop to make sure everything is not blown out with blacks.
Mm-hmm. So technical mumbo jumbo, Chris.
Yeah, I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
That's that fancy art speak, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all are going on about. I got a Powerball ticket today.
You got a what?
Oh, Powerball.
I hope I win.
Oh, you wanted them?
Gotta be in it to win it.
Hey, the Powerball is up to $472 million.
Jesus.
At that point, I think it's a good idea to I'll put one in, just one.
Oh, we lost Ryan.
Look. It was so so much money, he couldn't handle it.
And he's moving to the U.S. to go buy a ticket.
Yeah, he's just getting off immediately to come to the U.S. to buy a ticket.
It's like, screw Canada.
He's like, I don't have time to be in Canada. There's a $400 million waiting for me.
I'm gone. I gotta get my ticket.
Woodrow says, Chris, if you win, I'll be your personal chef.
Yeah, I figured, why not, right? If it's up to that, it's only like $2 a ticket. I'll get one once in a while. That's what I do.
If you win 400 million, you're gonna buy a house and not moving.
I figured, why not? Because I probably there's like a 99.999% chance I'm not going to win. But hey,
there's still a chance.
It's $2, and it's something to do with it. Look forward to, check it, see. Why not? It's only a couple bucks. And if I do win, oh boy, that would be something. I mean, once taxes got a hold of it, though, it'd be like 200 million, but still.
Yeah, you're still left with 200
Yeah,
million.
only 200 million.
Yeah, just the interest off that alone.
We're just like, so you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. 0.01 chance. But it's
I could go. Oh man, I'd buy a mountain overlooking the town here, and I'd just put a castle on it with that money.
You'd Mr. Burns it?
Yes, I would put a nice castle with a wall and everything on top of that mountain, just so when they came out, people came out from my work and they looked over, boom, there's my castle.
Yeah, just with one lone light.
Yeah, just like a lighthouse sort of thing. Just hanging out, boom. Or I just light up all the braziers around my walls. I just lit up. Like, yes. And then I could use it as like a hosting like Renaissance fairs and concerts and such. Ooh,
that'd be fun.
That'd be badass. And then I could be like, Sim, would you like to live in my castle village town?
Would you like to be in the West Wing?
Would you like to come? And then when he shows up, I'll put up the drawbridge and be like, halt! Who goes there? Say the magic word.
Then I attack you with Grey Poupon.
Let's see. Powder says he's playing with Photoshop right now, changing my Facebook picture. Powder, get out of my Facebook!
Is this a game we can all play?
Get out of my Facebook! I need to delete Facebook. I don't like it.
Yeah, I wish I could, but it's still integral to my whole tattoo side.
He goes, is Chris trying to role play as Dracula? No, he was playing the Frenchie.
That's right. We already got one.
He said he already had the one. So dumb, but so good.
Fucking love it. Butcher's telling me to get a moat and fill it with puffer fish. Moats are a pain, though. I don't want a moat.
You gotta clean the moat. Oh, not again.
Yeah,
It's bad enough with a fish tank, let alone a moat.
Yeah, too much work. Because if you get just a moat, then the water gets stagnant and everything. And if you try to like connect it to like a freshwater thing, then you got to worry about erosion. I'd rather just like chop all the trees off the top half of the mountain and then put a wall up. Yes, you got to have a killing field.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled like elderberries. There. That was the line for the Frenchies.
Just get some sucker fish. Will be good.
Yeah, apparently that's like a legitimate insult from back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like your father. What was it?
Your mother's a hamster, and basically
Yeah. She's a hoe.
Yeah, she reproduces a lot.
And then your father was like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought in your general direction. Those lines are freaking amazing.
I love that they were literally broke the entire time making it, and it was just all by donation.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they became legends.
Yep. And then the scene where they got arrested at the end, it was it's like, oh, we ran out of money.
That was hilarious.
Oh, I love Monty Python. I'm not sure if I like that, the Holy Grail, or Life of Brian better.
Come again, and I shall taunt you a second time.
Don't put water in your... Don't put metalheads in it?
Meth heads.
Oh, meth heads. I thought it said metalheads. Just a bunch of like Floridians.
Why is there a crocodile in the freaking castle?
Because have you seen the moat? It's full of meth heads. I'm putting my crocodile in there.
Yeah. Poor little guy.
Keep them in check.
Go eat him. Yeah. My moat would get filled full of meth heads. That's the whole thing, because that's what this town's full of them.
Any kind of bridge, they'll be under it.
They'll move from the bridge here to the bridge on my castle. Red isn't an alcoholic, Chris. You'll have a nice stepson.
Yeah. What you're saying that Holy Grail is is funnier in his opinion. It is one of the best, but also like the Life of Brian or
I don't know about that one. Life of Brian. I like both of the Holy Grail and Life of Brian over The Meaning of Life.
That one's good too.
But I'm not sure which one I'd like more, Life of Brian or Holy Grail. I really like Life of Brian.
Life of Brian, I always loved that freaking song. I always thought always look on the bright side. I always like that song. The irony in it is so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Holy Grail is definitely a lot more accessible.
6 a.m.'s doing.
Hello.
What's he doing?
He's making gold. That's what he's doing.
Oh my gosh. Well done, 6 a.m. Well done. Perfect. Oh, I'm still sharing. What am I doing? Nobody wants to see my Twitter timeline. Oh my. All right, how long have we been going? About an hour and a half? That seems like it's about time to wrap it up. I wanted to wait a little longer to get since Woodrow came in there earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been about an hour and a half, so we should start to wrap it up anyhow. I'm a mess anyway. I need to get some sleep.
Get some rest.
Alrighty. So thanks everybody for joining us in the chat. I do appreciate it. Ryan, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. And yeah, everybody go check out Caius. 18 days left in the first 30. And yeah, 2 backers away from the first 60. And yeah, lots of awesome fun stuff over there. And I can't wait to get it into everybody's hands.
Did I get my freaking?
Yeah, I would recommend at least picking up the 1 and 2 combo pack.
Oh, a couple quick things with that too. You'll notice that there is kind of like there's only 75 available for the 1 and 2 combo pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 31 of them are sold. So the reason that that's up like that is because I only have so many issues of the first print of issue 1. So once those are done, that's it. That cover gets retired. And when we get to the point where any of the issues for the first 3 campaigns, once all those are sold out, then I'm going to do a re-release, or not a re-release, a new cover, and that's how I'm doing variant covers. And those are going to be limited print runs. So absolutely everything is a limited print run.
Yeah, so make sure you get in on it.
Oh, look who shows up there. Hey, what up, Zaid?
Hey, we got Phil. Hey, Phil. Oh, look, Soul showed up right at the end.
Is that?
Oh, Soul. Oh, so we need to play a game sometime again. Like Valheim or something. I don't know. Let's see. Woodrow says he's hoping to get the 1 and 2 Tuesday when his check drops.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm looking for my mailing list.
Is your mailing list thing?
Yeah, is to get that wraparound cover.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
check your promotions or your spam filters, because every now and then MailChimp likes to get thrown into the shadow realm. So
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Which one's which? Because I do have it.
I'm going to be throwing out another batch here, probably later on today, of emails since the week has started. So
Okay, got it.
So anybody who missed out, you'll have a fresh one.
Okay. All right. So thanks everybody for joining us. As always, it's always appreciated. And let's see, what's today? Today's Monday. So tomorrow we should be doing an evening roast at around 9 p.m. And then we'll definitely be doing another one, of course, another morning roast on Friday. I've got people lined up for like the next 2 weeks. So
Put sugar in the corner. Before you close, put sugar in the corner. You just got a new backer.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Nice.
I don't know who that is,
Some mystery backer.
but he's number
Bullshit.
73. Yeah.
Oh, I'm also going to be on Ryan Wynn's channel later on today at 3 p.m. We're going to be talking about, obviously, Caius and also my shit music taste and influences for comic books deriving from the Eastern influence. So like manga and how it affects what we're doing over here.
Awesome. Yeah, Ryan's good people. Everybody should go check out Ryan's work, Ryan's channel, and go check out his book.
Hammerella.
Yeah, is Hammerella still alive? Can you still get it? Yeah, people should go check that out. All right. So, with all that being said, we are wrapping this one up, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.